I think we're doing some of the most important work in our community. We're helping those most vulnerable, those that truly have nowhere else to turn, and we're providing them, it's not just medication, but it's health. It's an opportunity to thrive. It's an opportunity to continue to live their lives with their families.
When our mom started this, it was, the need was so enormous, and I still remember her saying the goal was to be out of business, because the goal was that things would change for people, that they wouldn't need this pharmacy anymore. It's great that it's still here. It's sad that it's still a need. People having life-saving medications that they can't get access to just due to income is something that's not fair, it's not right.
My dad, who was also a pharmacist, used to say, I'm not trying to make money, I'm trying to get to heaven. So Rosanna and I relatively adopted that typical phrase is, we're not going to get rich running a free pharmacy, but we're going to help other people get healthy and do good deeds, so hopefully get to heaven.
In 2001, I was in the Walgreens in Covington on Madison Avenue, and a woman was trying to bargain with a pharmacist. She couldn't afford her heart medicine, wanted to know how many days worth of medicine $25 would get her, because that's all she needed. That's all she had in her wallet. And I pulled out my credit card and paid, and I thought, nobody should have to go through this. This is embarrassing. This is really, no one should be put in this position. Just a few days later, Rosanna Ike called me and said, I'm starting a pharmacy and you need to cancel your sabbatical and you need to come and be the chair of the board. So I did.
And there are neighbors and our friends and people that live beside us in the community that are going without medication. So it feels very purposeful to be able to provide that service to the community.
It really is humbling, life-changing, gratifying work.
We could not provide the services that we provide without the support and engagement of donors, other healthcare providers, and members of the community.
I feel like we're excellent stewards of every gift we have. We are intentional with our spending. We are intentional with the way that we spend our days working, making sure we get as many things done in the time that we're here as we can, and turning those donations into, as it's been well quoted, I think it's 9 or 10 times as much as what's being donated, and the impact that can have.
To have this given to us, I just don't know what I would do. I'm a diabetic. Oh my gosh, they've saved me so much. I would have to choose between medicine or shelter or food, because your dollar only stretches so far.
Makes me feel happy that we have some kind of service like this, a great service, and they helped a lot of people and they helped me.
Even with our insurance, not counting his specialty stuff, for all the other medicines, it would probably be like, over $500 a month, even with insurance. And we were like playing, okay, let's get this week, and wait till, trying to maneuver whatever. And we're really, really blessed that Faith Pharmacy is filling that gap.
Faith Pharmacy is a godsend. It really is.
If you can help people help themselves, give them the medicine they need, they're going to be healthy, and they're going to, in turn, lower costs for healthcare overall. And you're making friends, and you're helping people live good lives.
I have seen people cry in my arms because we were able to give them what they needed to be with their children, their grandchildren, other family members, neighbors, and friends. Salvation.
You have no idea how many people it helps. And they always say it comes back to you when you give. And I am so thankful.
So Faith Pharmacy from day one has been very, very helpful to my wife and I, and I'm very thrilled that they're in existence. And if anybody has anything to say about helping them, I would just simply say, please do.
Patients are enrolled at Faith Community Pharmacy. We found that in the first year, it decreases unnecessary emergency room visits by 78%. That's a phenomenal statistic. It also will decrease hospitalizations by 91%. I've seen it help several people. One of the most dramatic situations was about a year ago. A young lady came into our emergency department twice for her seizure disorder, and she wasn't taking her medication. And when we found out, it was because she couldn't afford her medication. She had a 13-month-old child. And I remember her directly telling me, I can't afford my anti-seizure medication and diapers for my 13-month-old. But then she was referred to Faith Community Pharmacy and has since been able to get her anti-seizure medication filled and hasn't had a seizure since then. Faith Community Pharmacy serves over 1,000 patients, and that's just one success and true story that I know that I think really, really makes an impact.
All of those things that we get to do, everything we get to do, which is change lives for the better, is because of them. It's because of their generosity that we can show up every day and ensure no one in Northern Kentucky goes without life-saving medication. So I would just say thank you. Thank you, and please know that your dollars are being well spent for the good of our community.